This is the future GOAT, bro. Like, I need y'all to understand. I know there's no such thing as a greatest of all time. There's a greatest of the era. You know, there was, you know, Magic and Bird, and then Kareem, and then before Kareem, it was Wilt and Bill Russell, and then you had Jordan. Now you have LeBron and Curry. Some people think Curry's the GOAT, but then now you have LeBron, and then in the next era, it's going to be like Anthony Edwards and probably like maybe Wembanyama. But, bro, I can't let this slide. This is my GOAT. I got to call it out when I see it, bro. Yo, GOAT man Edwards. Let's just play the clip.
You came up short twice, knowing what it's like to be on the winning side. How much does it hurt, and what does it feel like to come up short of the finals 2 years in a row?
It's exciting. I don't know why people would think it would hurt. I mean, it's exciting for me. I'm 23. I get to do it a whole bunch of times. I'm hurt more so for myself, for Mike. I came up short for Mike. Like I said, we tried last year. We couldn't get it. We tried again this year. We're gonna try again next year. But hurting is a terrible word to use. I'm good. Yeah.
I'm 23 and I get to do it a whole bunch of times. Literally the worst answer that you probably could have gave in that situation. What? How do you know? Listen. How do you know you're going to be getting back to the Western Conference Finals? I understand the confidence, but you got to understand, now you got Luka Doncic and they're about to get a better roster. Now you got the Spurs are going to get healthy. Now you got all of these teams in the West that's only going to get more competitive. You could damn be probably like 45. You could have a record of 45-40 in the East, in the Western Conference, and still be a playing team. Facts. Y'all were damn near a playing team this year. Now you're saying, oh, I'm 23, I get to do it a whole bunch of times, and I get to compete a whole bunch of times, and man, this is just fun. I get to just do it a whole bunch of more times. I'm only 23. That's not the answer. We got more clips. Last clip that we're gonna watch.
They came ready to play. We didn't. When you lose a game like,
first of all, already, I hate to interrupt this and click it on the first thing. They came ready to play and we didn't. What? Huh? Where? When? How? Why? They came ready to play and we didn't. Hold on. Goatman Edwards, you the leader of the team. What you mean y'all didn't come ready to play? Y'all are in, hold on. Am I tripping? Y'all are in an elimination game, brother. Hey, Goatman, time to wake up. What you mean you didn't come ready to play? You were down 3-1. 3-1 comebacks in the playoffs have happened before. They've happened in the finals, so we know that it's possible. What do you mean you didn't come ready to play? That speaks more about the culture, the environment, the locker room more than anything else. What do you mean you guys didn't come ready to play? Hello?
they came ready to play. We didn't. When you lose a game like this, it's not really too much to break down. They just did what they were supposed to do and won the game.
Why don't you think you guys came ready to play?
I don't know. They dominated the game from the tip.
I gotta call him out. Because I'm not gonna show no favoritism, bruh. Y'all know this is my favorite player. But I gotta be fair in all angles when it comes to people. What do you mean you don't know? So you claim you guys didn't come ready to play, and I just don't know? And now you're speaking for the whole team. As the leader of the team, you're saying, look at Mike Conley in his damn seat. You're speaking for the whole team when you say, oh no, we didn't come ready to play. Now you're saying we did not come ready to play. You're not saying I didn't come ready to play. So now when the reporter presses you and he says, why weren't you ready? You have no answer. You say, I don't know. That's not fair to Naz Reid. That's not fair to McDaniels. That's not fair to DiVincenzo. Butterfingers DiVincenzo. Busy losing the ball with pizza sauce all in his fingers. That's not fair to him. That's not fair to the coach. That's not fair to nobody. They can't speak for themselves. They're like, damn, well, I came ready to play, brother. I came ready to play. It's not my fault. You know what I'm saying?
And can't do nothing but tip my hat to those guys. They came ready, man. So good job by them. They came ready to play.
By the way, who saw this picture? Complete garbage. I had to bookmark this because check this out. So someone posts this picture, it goes viral. This is Gilgeous-Alexander with his little ass. By the way, these fake ass awards. I understand we got to be happy for Shea and all this stuff and SGA, but can we just give credit where it's due? Hold up, bro. If LeBron would have like 10 of these, Kobe would have like 8, 7. Kobe would at least have. What are we talking about here, man? Finals MVP. Western Conference Finals MVPs. Why is this a thing? This is just adding new things to somebody's resume that doesn't even need to be added. Because how is this fair? Don't tell me in future conversations in 20, 30 years that when someone's talking about Shea Gilgeous, free throw Alexander, when somebody's talking about free throw Alexander, that they're gonna bring up Western Conference Finals MVPs into consideration. Please tell me that this isn't going to be a thing, because it's not fair. Let's just say in 20, 30 years, hypothetically, somebody genuinely tries to argue that free throw Alexander is better than Kobe Bryant, and they're able to bring up this award as a reason why. This isn't fair. If you're going to give out these awards, then you need to genuinely get people who researched NBA history. And you need to go and add these awards to everybody's. You need to add these awards to everybody's a damn resume. That's the only thing that's fair. That's the only thing that's fair. But I'm hating on this picture, and a lot of people are gonna ask me why. What in this picture could I hate on? Right? Because it's actually a saucy photo. It is actually a saucy photo. I can't even lie. But you know I'm going to pick something out, because nothing that this guy can do is going to be right, man. Look at how he's holding this damn trophy. Look at how he's holding this damn trophy. Who the hell holds a trophy with damn 2 fingers? This is the most, this is probably the worst way that you could actually hold a trophy. This man is holding this damn trophy like it's a toothpick in his hand, bro. Don't associate this guy with the word aura ever again. Hold on. Let me show you a perfect example, bro. Enter images, bro. Yo, hey Shay, hey corny man, yo corny man. Let me show you what real aura looks like, corny man. Let me show you what a real NBA player, let me show you what a grown man looks like holding a damn award. Look at this, man. Look at how hard this is. Look at how hard this photo is, holding both awards. Something that Shea Gilgeous-Alexander will never experience. You never win in a championship, boy. And if you do win a championship, I'm hating on it, boy. Because it's going to be the corniest championship of all time. I hate that team. And of course, it's led by Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. You remember I made a whole video about it, how they were bragging about, oh, the locker room environment is so good because, you know, the front office just allows us to be kids. Kids. But you'll never have anything on this. Birdman.